Welcome back to the third in the series of the Authentic series. Now it's authentic style because I know my viewers at home love a BIR curry, which is a restaurant style curry. So these are authentic with a very slight BIR twist. I hope you enjoyed the Massaman beef curry, which has amassed an amazing amount of views, so thank you for that, and also the garlic chili lamb, which is one of my personal favourites. Now make sure you like and subscribe if you love curry, because basically that's pretty much all I do, with the odd few exceptions. This week we're going to be cooking a royal treat. It's called a royal korma or a Shahi chicken or a Mughlai Shahi chicken. Now this isn't like the kormas you'll get in a restaurant that are very sweet, very coconutty, although it is very, very decadent. This is a different kind of korma style curry. It's rich, it's got lots of flavour, and it's one not to be missed. Now you can use any cut of chicken that you like. I'm going with chicken thighs, and I'm going to sling them in whole so you can have nice big massive morsels of chicken on your plate, and you can cut to size as you eat and mop up the sauce with it. But if you prefer to have chicken breast, feel free to dice up a breast and throw that in. Now what am I drinking? It's one of my old favourites that you know I love. It's an Erdinger Weissbier, so a wheat beer, an Erdinger. Right, so let's have a quick look through the ingredients. I've got a kilo of chicken thighs here. I'm not going to give you the measurements of the spices because they're all going to be written down for your convenience in the description box below. So all you'll need to do is take a screenshot and go to the supermarket with your phones and do your shopping. But we've got some almond powder here, some coconut milk powder. We've got some cloves, some turmeric, some coriander powder, garam masala, cumin powder, Kashmiri chili powder, some cardamom pods, some salt, some butter ghee, some garlic and ginger paste, some nice onion paste, which is reminiscent of the 30-minute series, and you that follow me at home will know what that's all about. And we've got some Greek style yogurt and some double cream. Right, let's crack on with the recipe and let's start marinating our chicken. Now you can marinate the chicken, do it for a minimum of an hour. For the sake of the show, I'm not going to marinate it for very long. I'm just going to show you what to do. Right, so just crack open a tub of Greek yogurt, and we want roughly 3 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, give or take. Don't become anal about it, it's not that important, just so long as the chicken is covered. Now into that yogurt we're going to add the garlic and the ginger paste, and the Kashmiri chili powder, and that's going to make a nice paste for our chicken to settle in. There we go. And what you'll do is you'll marinate this for about an hour. If you can, leave it overnight so all the flavours really penetrate the chicken as much as possible. And we're going to do something with the chicken that you don't normally see me do on my channel. It's going to be fried and then simmered. I'm not even going to bother wasting time trimming it. If you've got time, you can do that. And we want to cover the chicken in that marinade. Notice how I made, you notice how I added the spices to the yogurt, mixed it through, and then added the chicken. Quite often on YouTube, you'll see people add the yogurt, mix the chicken, then they'll pour the dry spices and they're having to rub it in, but that makes the spice mixture all uneven on the chicken. Right, so let's put that to the side. Right, we want to heat through around 100 ml of oil. And we're going to add the butter ghee. I've got a clean spoon here, it's starting to go hard. Add the butter ghee in there, so we've got a nice oil blend. So once we've warmed our oil through, we want to add all the dried spices, the woody spices. So the cinnamon, cloves, cardamom pods, and we're going to throw in the bay leaves. Draw out all the flavours of those woody spices, and if you want to, with the cardamom pods, you can crack open the cardamom pods and just add the seeds. There we go. Now we're going to add all the lovely chicken with the marinade. Make sure you take out all of that yoghurt with the Kashmiri chili powder and the garlic and ginger. So with this curry, you want to fry the chicken until both sides are coated and nicely browned. That should take about 5 minutes. Okay, while we're waiting for that to cook through slightly, what we want to do is we want to take our almond powder and our coconut milk powder here, and you want to pour one into the other, and we're just going to make a little paste. Now, I'm using some of the onion water that I boiled the onions in. We just want to make a little paste with that. Now, recipes do vary, but I consider this one my own. Try and get all the lumps out if you can. Right, turn the chicken over and let's brown it on the other side. See how it's gone lovely and brown. Nice little bit of chicken caramelisation on there. And basically you just want to do the same with the other side. Now, because we've used a decent amount of Kashmiri chili powder, look how lovely the oil is going. It's going lovely and red. Okay, so once you're happy that you've got enough colour on your chicken, we're going to move on to the next stage. And what we're going to do is we're going to add, like in previous recipes, all the spices into this mixture. So they cook out into that oil, this lovely Kashmiri red. There we go. And we're going to turn that into the curry. I mean, it smells amazing already, as spices do. We're going to add the onion paste. Now, unlike the 30-minute recipes, we don't need to cook this for the first 10 minutes because we're going to be cooking this in total for just under an hour. So in goes that paste. There we go. So, and give that a really, really good mix through. Look at that. It's looking really, really nice already. So what we want to do is turn that on a nice low simmer with the lid on. And we're going to come back in 30 minutes and do some more. So put the lid on and I'll see you in 30 minutes. Welcome back. Let's check on our nice chicken shahi. Oh, that's lovely. Right, so now at this stage, you want to add just a little bit of liquid, and we're going to do that in the form of our coconut almond powder mix. So put all that white liquid in there. And just to loosen things up, just a dribble of the onion water. Right, give that a good mix. Stir that through, and that's going to add to the decadence of the shahi curry. Now, we're nearly done. We're going to add some salt, just a teaspoon at this stage. You can also add some more later if needed. Now, all I've got to do is wait 20 more minutes for this to cook through, and by cooking it long and slow like this, thighs are going to be lovely and tender. So let's get the lid back on and go and have another 20-minute break to sip some new beers, put your feet up, watch a bit of telly, just to have a little bit of a break. Anyway, I'm going to be teaching in a minute how to julienne some lovely ginger to garnish at the end. So I'll be back in 20. Okay, curry is done. But before we dish up, I want to put a couple more things in. One of them is just a little tip, one of them is a little secret. Not every shahi curry adds a little bit of tomato puree, but you would be amazed at how much a little bit of tomato puree can do for your dish. So let's just go in with like 1 teaspoon. So that's about 1 teaspoon, and stir that through, and it's going to make it nice and flavoursome. And we're going to add just 1 tablespoon of double cream. Now, double full fat cream, because of the fat content, is less likely to split than if you add single cream. Right, so we're going to add just like 1 tablespoon. Obviously you can add more if you want more, but I don't want too much of this. That will do. And this is just going to add a nice decadent feel to the curry. Now you've got your double cream, whip it, get yourself some Victoria sponges from Costco. Everybody's a winner. Add double cream to some nice chocolate cake. That's my favourite. Chocolate cake, chocolate muffins. I'm very much a chocolatey guy. I love anything chocolate. Over strawberry, those types of things. There we go. So the curry is done. Now we're going to garnish this, believe it or not, because it's a nice royal shahi. We're going to garnish this with some ginger slices, but I want to give you a few tips on how to slice the ginger. Now I know you're not stupid, but sometimes a little tip can go a long way. So I'm going to show you how I do it. First and foremost, you're going to need a sharp knife. If you don't have a sharp knife, you're going to be hacking away at things and using undue pressure. So let me show you what I do. So get your ginger, and you want a nice big flat side, and you want to just take a slice, a thin slice of one side, run the blade through, use the blade. Right, so now we've got a slice of ginger. What I'm going to do now is square it off and make a rectangle. Right, take the outer skin off, and there you go. Now I train myself to use a knife just by rocking the knife. I call it rocking the knife. So what you do, if you want to practice, put a knife on your chopping board and just keep going on the spot, up and down, with nothing underneath it. This is just for training purposes. You just want to go up and down for training purposes. So look, rock the knife. So I'm not pushing the knife, pulling the knife, I'm rocking. Okay, so over to the ginger. Take the ginger, place the knife on the ginger when you want to slice, and slowly rock the knife, and as you rock the knife, work the knife across the face of the ginger. Now I've noticed a lot of other YouTubers, they have no idea on how to slice nice fine slices of ginger, and what they do put on their curry is like French fries. Now take a look at this. Very thin. Very thin and fine, and this is going to accent your curry nicely with the flavour of ginger for those that require ginger as a garnish, without having big old French fry chunks. Who wants that? You want a bit of finesse, a bit of refinement. So again, we'll do it again. We'll take a slice of ginger, make a rectangle. And you know, you can pretty much do this with other things. You can do this with carrots. You can do this, you know, if you want to make some chips, you can do thicker slices and make your chips this way. So a nice bit of rectangle, and then put the knife there, the first slice you want to do, and rock it through, rock it through, rock it through, rock, 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 rock. Now we've got these lovely fine slices. Anyway, thanks for joining me for that little bit of tutorial. Now let's plate up. If you want to, you can sprinkle some methi into this. That's the good thing about curries, make them nice and diverse. Look at that, doesn't that look gorgeous? And like with the ginger, bunch up your coriander, just bunch it up randomly, and just rock the knife through the coriander to get some nice fine slices. Tuck your fingertips in, so you've just exposed this piece of your finger, the first, we'll call it the first knuckle. There we go, so there's our coriander. Put some sprigs across the top like that. And there we go, chicken shahi for 4. Right, let's dive into this. Take a little bit of the chicken, some gravy. No, it's absolutely beautiful. Shahi chicken, Mughlai shahi, whatever you want to call this. This is really fine. I mean, if you ever got this on a restaurant table, I'm sure it won't be the last time you ever ordered this. Anyway, that was a genuine review of my curry I've just made. Please make this at home and leave me a comment in the description box below telling me whatever it is that you like to see on this channel, what curries you like, etc. I'm Al. I love you all. I'm out of here. See you next time. Maybe next time I'll be cooking a nice chicken vindaloo, authentic style, or maybe I might do an authentic Rogan. I've got time to think about that. Anyway, I'm out, and I'm out of here. Jealous much?
But if you don't want to